right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to a late night or early morning edition of Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc. This is episode 7 of the British speed run, where Spain has joined the fight, and I meant to play earlier, right after work, but I got home and I fell asleep. Chair was just too comfortable. I passed out. And then I woke up, started getting some work done, and now while I am copying data, I will game for a little while, and maybe I'll catch a nap before I go to work later. But yeah, busy evening. I see Vorgath in Discord, but I don't know if he's actually here, if he's AFK. We'll find out if he talks or not. So I was dumb, maybe, and decided that I was going to go beat up on Spain also, because they wanted to go to war, and I was like, bring it, bitch! And so they brought it. So my transport capacity is now down below 100%, which is unfortunate. So now we are fighting France, Soviets, and Spain. But that's alright. So Spain has 51 future dead ships, and France is rebuilding alright. I mean, so are the Soviets. I mean, they're rebuilding stuff, and I've got my fleet coming along. And what do I have here? I've got one guy that I'm repairing, and got all my privateers coming the next 6 months. Some of the Guardians are coming online, and the Guardians will be all right. I think they're, well, we'll see. We'll see how this works out. So I think I'm going to focus on sinking the Spanish, and we'll boop them. I might be able to get them to just surrender and have them give me stuff. I think I'm better enough that I think my ships are good enough that I could probably take them out. That's 18 knots, under 16, under 16. Their light cruisers are 20. So I think my patrol boats can take them. So let's see what I can do here. Because if my patrol boats can wreck the Spanish Navy, maybe they'll give me some stuff that I can just take home and keep. Or maybe I just keep mauling them. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. So let's have you guys join the light cruisers. Torpedo boats are going to leave. And these guys... Now, these aren't semi-armored cruisers, so I have to be a little bit cautious, because they're a little on the squishy side. Not too bad, but they're a little squishy. We'll keep going. Let's keep going this way. We're gonna try and counter them. Maybe they're gonna be over there. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. He has Mark I 10-inch guns. And he's got pretty good armor, actually. That might be troublesome. He's got a bunch of smaller guns. Standard bulkhead, so it won't be too bad. So what I think I want to do is I think we're going to try to keep our distance somewhat. We got something on him. There's a torpedo boat that I hit. Alright. So we want to keep our distance from the battleship if we can, because he's slow and he's going to have a hard time keeping up. We're going to sink his other ships. I don't have a good bead on this cruiser. There we go. Let's see what this cruiser has. Cruiser has few bulkheads and garbage armor everywhere but the main belt. He's got Mark I guns, kilometer torpedo range, so yeah, so we should be able to take this guy down. Can we get our secondaries on you, please? Now my guys are green, which is maybe a little bit rough. And what are these light cruisers? They're kilometer torpedo range. These are semi-armored cruisers, but they're also not. They're not fantastic either. They're just a little bit fast. So I don't know how bad off that light cruiser is. If I need to, I think I need to break you away. I think we're gonna have you follow them though. Alright, that's going to tear him up pretty good. We should be able to... Yeah, we'll chew this guy up pretty quick. Let's have you just keep on... Have you keep on going. Let's turn and double back. We're going to double back close, because I don't want to get too close to that battleship. We're going to just brawl this guy down real fast, because he's not going to be able to survive these hits very well. Secondaries on the torpedo boats. Have you turn a little bit. Secondaries on this other torpedo boat, please. I don't even need to sink the battleship. I just need to wreck their ships. Alright, there we go. So now let's go get these light cruisers. That battleship's going to be kind of problematic, though. I didn't really want to get that close. But this light cruiser should go down very quick. Because these guys have few bulkheads, right? Many bulkheads. They just have bad armor. Alright, that's fine. Let's have you start going this way. Now what I don't know is if I can take this battleship or not. Because the battleship's very well armored. He's green. Now I might be able to just light him on fire and burn him down. Because does he have any... He's just armored all over the damn place. So this may be a bit... This may be a bit much. Now one option is I just get in there close and try to overwhelm him, which 1.3 problem is this guy just has so much armor. And if he gets a good hit on me, I'm in trouble. But, on the other hand, I should be able to beat him with just sheer volume of fire. His damage and stability is negligible. But if we start beating up on him more, that's going to add up. 11% damage and stability. So I think we just get in close and we just brawl him. I think that's our plan. And we just light his ass on fire. And hope he doesn't hit us. There we go. Now he's burning. Yeah, we're just going to burn him down. I mean, these 5.9-inch guns are no joke. And he's got a 66% damage and stability, so... Yeah, so he's done. Yeah, he's having a real hard time now. It's amazing that my 2.9s are still keeping pace with all the 5-inch guns. 11 knots. He's burning down. let's go. Keep it up. And the 2.9s have outpaced the 5-inch guns. It's amazing. Well, he's super screwed. Alright, well, that worked out really nicely. Everybody got their experience, so that was fantastic. Let's go save that. Alright, so now this one's going to be even worse, because these are my good ships against a bunch of cruisers. So that's a lot of ships. That is an awful lot of ships. Alright, let's do it. Hope you got plenty of ammo. Yeah, because I mean, this could end up just crushing the Spanish Navy in just a few battles. And then they won't recover. Yeah, I was really tired when I got home from work. I got home around 7 o'clock, went right to bed, woke up around 3 in the morning, and started working. Alright, so you've got 27, 35 ships. This is the majority of his fleet. We're going to run our torpedo boats away, because we don't need that. So let's... And these are all torpedo boats here, so we'll have all these cruisers. Jump in with you. And... they're gonna run away. Have you follow. Alright, here we go. These aren't the really good battleships, but these are still pretty good. They got plenty of ammo, so I should be fine. Hey Slav, how you doing? Alright, so just to verify, these are more of those kind of crappy cruisers. They're alright, but they're not great. Alright, so we're going to turn this way. And what I kind of want to do I'm almost tempted to have these guys turn in hard to begin with, just to avoid any of the nonsense. Let's do this first and see how this goes, because there's going to be an awful lot of shenanigans coming my way. Alright, so how are we going to do all this? I want... So my secondary guns, these have a range of 10 kilometers. And then you guys have a range of 12 kilometers. Let's just sort of see how this... Let's see how this transpires. Because what I'm mostly concerned about are the torpedo boats that are going to try and rush up on me. And I'm not super looking forward to. I don't know if I have the range for that. Let's do that. There we go. Start wrecking all those things. Now, it would be nice if we could put secondary guns on you and not actually turn. That's it, torpedo boat. Come get some. And then on you, why don't we put your main guns firing into that cluster of stuff. There we go. Lots of damage. I want you guys to start firing at that torpedo boat, please. Because those torpedo boats need to go away. Yes, they do. Thank you. That was very nice. You're firing at the light cruiser, okay. Taking a little more damage than I'd like to take. But we are getting results. Let's put secondary guns on that torpedo boat, if you would please. Thank you. Then what are the main guns shooting into? The main guns are shooting into this light cruiser here. I think I would rather you fire into that light cruiser there. There we go. Yeah, this is just... They're too slow to do anything about me. Should make an escort ship. I am building an escort ship, but they're still being built. I'm making these little Coast Guard ships. Although these patrol ships are kind of escort ships also. They're designed to shoot at small targets. And help keep my bigger ships from being swarmed. And then if I can just keep them kind of behind the main ships for protection, that makes them pretty nice. Let's go turn you guys just a little bit. Fortunately, the Spanish ships are not very good, so they don't go particularly fast. And that means I can keep circling them and keeping out of their torpedo range, and I can just beat them down. I want you to fire into the middle of that mess. There we go. So we're just going to just blast all these guys. You know what I'd really like you to do is fire your main guns at that heavy cruiser. Oh, and then I want you guys to fire at that torpedo boat. They're holding it pretty good. Let's have you guys start turning in like that. Please shoot that torpedo boat. Yeah, so I'm using the patrol boats to just shoot up all the little ships, and then also fire into clusters with their rapid firing smaller guns. Alright, that's working very nicely. Very nice. Let's have you turn sharply. Oh, there's a torpedo boat that hasn't been sunk yet. Please remedy that. Thank you. We should be taking out most of their ships at this point. Now we're going to move in and just finish off the stragglers. It's kind of our double battle line. Oh, he's got a flash fire. That's not good. That's not good for you. Oh, my battleship took a pretty nasty hit, didn't he? Alright, well, we just about have this wrapped up. They don't have a lot of ships left. Lots of good damage. 9-inch guns are doing their work. They really are. Alright. 3 more ships left, and he's gonna go down pretty quick. This worked out really nice. Is that a different kind of cruiser? What's the difference between these? Oh, that's a 3-mast cruiser, isn't it? It still has... they all look the same. Alright, whatever. They're gonna... let's have these guys start moving in. Alright, well this should... a little weird-ass patrol cruiser. Look at that, it's like an ironclad cruiser. That's not very stable, is it? Uh, 18 knots, 15. Oh, that other guy's actually faster. Let's go put the main guns on you. Alright, that'll take care of the last 2 ships, just a matter of time. This last guy is, yeah, he's getting beat up pretty good. Alright, so that takes care of the Spanish fleet. I can't possibly imagine they're going to have a lot of ships after this. Because that's what, 31 ships sunk? 35 ships sunk. I miscounted. Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of newly printed Spanish submarines. One-way submarines. Alright. And let's take a moment to sink some French, because now these guys, these 3-mast cruisers are kind of nasty, if I recall. They shouldn't hold up to what we're doing, though. Alright, yeah, it's those 3-mast cruisers that are kind of tough. So, you guys are going to retreat. And you guys are going to go looking for those ships. And these are the good ones with the upgraded secondary guns. So these are my good ships. Yeah, 20 knots. So we're going to get in on them. Because these guys hit really accurate for some reason. And so we don't want to take any chances. We're just going to get in close. We're going to brawl your ass down. Because they're hurting the hell out of me, actually. Let's go take out that torpedo boat real quick. I'm surprised at how much those ships are hurting me. Alright. What hit you? Was that small guns are hitting you? Alright. We're gonna put the big guns on you, small guns on you, see if we can... Is that a flash fire? No, that's just regular smoke. These things are so nasty. I can't believe how much damage I'm taking from these fucking little light cruisers. And their armor's pretty reasonable, actually. Still going faster. I can't believe how much damage they're doing. I'm veterans, and these guys are trained, and I can't believe just how much raw damage they're doing to me. I mean, they were beating the crap out of my battleship. Alright, so he's done. I am really impressed at how hard those guys are hurting, and they're not even that good. Gun cotton, white powder. Alright, well, we got them. Those guys are just so nasty. I don't know why the 3-mast light cruisers are so nasty. But they are definitely a problem. Let me... Green, green... Let me check that. Yeah, that's going pretty well. Alright, let's go kill another one of these damn light cruisers. I think... we're going to do these in 2 groups. He's going to go there. He's going to go there. And then when we get our ships kind of sorted out, I'll send these to opposite sides of the light cruiser, so we try to flank him a little bit. Alright. Which way are you going? You are going straight towards me, so you're going to go like that, and you guys are going to go like that. It is really annoying how good of a shot you are. But hopefully we can kill you fast enough that it won't matter. And yeah, he's getting hit already. he's gonna go down quick. Alright, that worked. Okay. We lost a lot more transports than I would like. Let's go write some of this down. So we lost transports in the Western Med. In the Med. Indonesian Sea. And English Channel. I was not expecting English Channel. And then Baltic Sea. Alright, and then they lost a bunch also. I got Corsica. Northern Turkey. Ottomans are being bad. They're doing terrorism. Sure. Alright. 9,000 tons. And so we're going to take you guys. We're going to put you right there. Alright, so let's see where we're at. My monthly balance is really low. Why is it so low? So I'm losing a lot of transports. Let's double check our naval invasion. So that's going well. That's going well. We're gonna get here. That's doing good there. And that naval invasion. My conquest there is fine. You're doing fine. And you're doing fine. Alright, so I'm invading some France. He's trying to get Morocco. But I don't really care that much because I'll just go take Morocco from them. They have Portugal and Denmark. So I can invade a Soviet or a Spain. What do we got going on here? So I have this. I've got this going on here. Spain has a bunch of like random little territories that I could omnom. So one possibility is I let Spain surrender after wiping out their fleet, because they got 12 ships now, and then I can grab all their stuff. I could try to get Philippines. So I don't think I have enough to take their stuff in the... I might be able to get northern Spain. Let's see here. So if I were to go for northern Spain, that's too much. Philippines. Can I not get the Philippines? So I've got... Oh, I don't have enough here. Okay, I see what's up. Alright, so we got got Cuba going on. So I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take out Soviet, either Northern Salkin or Southern Salkin. I'm going to go for Northern Salkin. We're just gonna go take that out. I think that'll be sufficient. And then do I have any? I don't have any. What is that territory? Comanche. This might be that whole area, actually. Yeah, I think that might be. I've got these guys coming around here. It's gonna take them a while. And we'll just start grabbing up these. Grabbing up these ports. Alright, so Western Mediterranean. Let's double check our transport situation. Western Mediterranean. We got this light cruiser versus that torpedo boat. Now France is doing fine. So let's just go down here and grab that. Indonesian Sea, let's see, English Channel. You got the Soviet guy right here in the English Channel. Which I'm going to have to deal with some of this. Alright, so let's send you guys up here to go gank him. Do I have any? I only have torpedo boats in the North Sea. I'll do that. I've got ships here in the Baltic. Actually, you know what I could do? I could take these guys. Let's do that. Okay. Indonesia. You've got a ship down here. Alright, what do I have in Southeast Asia? I've got... I should have some ships here. Do I only have... I only have just this one cruiser and 2 lights. Alright. Let's see if we can get you. 10... 14... So North Oceania does not have... In the Philippine Sea, I've got 5 light cruisers. So 2... Alright, so what I think I want to do, I want to at least grab the Philippines. The North Oceania stuff would be nice. If I were to send all my guys... Well, no, because I can... Once I take this, I can send these guys down for the Philippines. So... Got 5 light crews in the Philippine Sea. 3... 14... So, we're going to send all of you guys here to North Oceania. Just to make sure... Just to make sure that we can invade those little islands there. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Now I got this mess up here. I've got all these ships up here that I got to do something about. These 10 light cruisers... Let's just go right in there and try and cause some trouble. And we'll go down there also. Alright, so I've got enough fighting going on. This should be all right. I think we can. I think we'll be okay. All right. And we'll boop that. And we'll boop that. Let me check on this real quick. No, thank you. I need to poke this laptop I'm working on real quick. There we go. Alright, let's go boop this next transport. Welcome back, Slav. Don't worry, Slav, I'll free you from Spain. Uh-oh. I'm faster, so we're gonna run away from this guy. We don't need to fight the Soviets. I just need to gather up the ships there to do it. I did not have as many ships as I thought. So after I deal with the Soviets, I'll come free your people. What time is it? About 6? It's about 5:45 in the morning. Alright, not too bad. Oh, just in time for the storm. Then we're gonna run you away. And that guy's gonna get his butt whooped. How fast are you? Not fast enough. Alright, let's go. Let's go get him. The weather's kind of not great, is it? That's not that bad. Is it just dark? Daytime cloudy. Yeah, all right. It's just kind of overcast weather. All right, let's go find this cruiser. Well, he sees me. All right, let's head towards the fighting. Alright, let's see what kind of cruiser this is. This does not like a, oh, yeah, it's a little ironclad cruiser. Not particularly stable. Really bad armor. Yeah, this is... He is going to have a bad day. Bonk. Yeah, any hit on this guy is going to really suck for him. When did the UK invade? Because I thought the Americans won the Philippines during the Spanish-American War, and then eventually liberated you guys after World War II. There we go. You didn't hit us at all. Good job. Okay, yeah, so that would have been before the Spanish then, I guess. Yeah, the Brits kind of invaded everybody. Sort of what they did. Alright, let's go sink this light cruiser. Because you don't need to have a light cruiser. Because I don't think the Americans didn't actually invade the Philippines. The Spanish just surrendered the Philippines to us as war reparations during the Spanish-American War, right? Or did we actually send ships to the Philippines? I thought they just surrendered it to us, but I'm not really good at that part of history. But I know that we teamed up with the Philippines against the Japanese during World War II. That is a tiny ship. It's a pretty good ship. Oh yeah, that's that French light cruiser. That's gonna be... This is actually going to be troublesome if I can't. It's going to be really embarrassing if one light cruiser can take out. Holy crap. He is beating the crap out of me. It's going to really suck if I can't take out a light cruiser with 2 battleships. There's just something with that light cruiser. He's just hitting the crap out of me. And his armor's really good all around. There we go. That's a good hit. Alright, hopefully that takes out. There goes his ammo. Alright, at least he's kind of squishy, but he hurt me pretty good. Oh, okay. So they just looted and left. Let's go. Bonk you, thank you. He is pretty quick. How did the USA end up in the Philippines? That was after the Spanish-American War, right? Alright, I know there's a light cruiser around here somewhere. Where are you? You see me. There you go. That is a semi-armored cruiser, and it is not tough. Alright. Oh! Crap, that was a lucky first hit, wasn't it? That's not going to go well for it. Because I think that... Because I think we... Ooh, there's another good hit. Those 9-inch guns that are hitting it? Yeah, both of the 9-inchers. Yeah, I think that's correct. When did the USA give Philippines independence? Was that after World War II or was that before that? Because I know that we were allies in World War II. Oh, there's another light cruiser that needs to get sunk. Okay. Um... So these guys need to retreat. Alright, here we go. I am low on ammo. That's not great. But we're only fighting one light cruiser, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, let's see where this guy's at. Alright, he's gonna have a really rough time of things. Alright, there we go. Alright, I need to use the little Admiral's room real quick. Alright, go tell me while I run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. He's Italian, shot him using me. Is this in what game is that you're talking about? That's not Rusted Warfare. Alright, so we got all that. Gulf of Mexico, Bay of Biscay. Irish Sea. Western South America. I mean, oh my god, I'm just getting hit everywhere. Holy crap balls. And the Ottomans are doing more terrorisms in the Dardanelles. Alright, sure. I think I took a really bad hit. Ooh, ow, holy shit. That's... Uh-oh, that's bad. I can't... That's gonna be really, really bad. $99,000. So I need 25,000 there. I could take you guys. I'm having a lot of problems actually. This might go very badly for me. Because I'm losing so much money now. Have you guys go down here to the Philippines. This is going to be very difficult for me. Oh man, my army logistics is awful now. Okay, Roblox. I still haven't played Roblox yet. It looks kind of cool, but I'm already playing too many games. Alright, what am I gonna do? I've got France and Spain that I have to invade. I can't believe I'm getting... So that's going really well there. Let's make sure these guys stay doing really well there. I could attack northern Algeria. I mean, the Irish Sea, they're right here. A light cruiser. So the Soviet logistics is 1%, France is 1%, Spain is 5%. So this is all going pretty well. He's going to get there in 2 turns. Alright, so I think what we'll do is you guys are going to team up and go right here. I mean, there's... yeah, I need to try and maintain that. Let's see if we can intercept that. Alright, so what do I want to do for... I can invade... I can start invading the Mediterranean. And try and clear all this out. Grindy. Alright, so I will start having more ships coming soon. One more turn till we get him. Maybe what I do is I just start grabbing some of these French outposts here in the Pacific. Just they don't have any reason to come out this way. New Caledonia. 5,000 tons. Alright, let's do that. That's a heavy cruiser. I would really like to maybe attack this heavy cruiser, if I could. Pretty please. And that's going really well. I'm not quite sure what to do with these guys. These guys are in great shape. I guess I could go down here to... try and take Reunion. He's too far away. He's too far away. I've got... I guess I'm gonna just have these guys go back for now. I've got plenty of tonnage in North Oceania. All that's going well. Alright, I guess I'm going to just... I'm just going to YOLO it. I really hope that I can get my finances under control. They added drones. Now, can you control the drones, or are they just AI controlled? No, we don't need to go to war with Austro-Hungary. We're already fighting enough countries. Boop. And boop. And boop. And you're going to run away. Yeah, you're not going to be able to catch me. I wonder if those 3-mast cruisers, because they're so stable, I wonder if they would make good port protection ships. Alright. Let's go have you run away. And you go boop him. Alright, we're gonna go sink that cruiser. How fast are you? You are slow. We are gonna definitely sink you. Yep, we're going the right direction. Alright, let's go find him. I really like this battleship layout. I think I'm going to do this kind of moving forward on my starting battleships. That third gun there just being really nice. Oh, let's... What's your armor like? Okay, yeah, that's... Yeah, high explosive's fine for you. Ooh. Yeah, he's not doing so well, is he? Not so well. Alright, well. That takes care of that. So you manually, you just manually control them, huh? Now, when you're controlling your drone, are you able to control other stuff too, or is it kind of one thing at a time? Oh wow, I am in a lot of trouble on the money. That is really, really bad. The Black Sea, English Channel, and Central Atlantic. I got Reunion. I got Southern France. Portugal. Sure. I guess you guys are going to go down here and take Portugal. Alright, so this is actually really rough. Because I am losing gobs of money, and I don't know why I'm losing so much money. Well, because my ships are getting... Because my transports are getting the crap kicked out of them, that's why. This is actually pretty bad. So, Cuba's doing well. I mean, we're going to conquest all this stuff. That's going well. Should probably try to catch you. Dardanelles is doing well. It's doing well. And he's going for Bulgaria. Alright, so you guys need to group up with him and just hit that. Hit those guys. Alright, so what I'm thinking is, let's see, Cuba needs what? Cuba needs a few more turns. So let's go invade another... I can invade some Spain down here, but I think I want to invade this Russia and just get this out of the way. So Southern Salkakan, or whatever it's called. Yeah. And that way we can just clear this out. I'm gonna actually send you down. Here to help with the Philippines. Alright. Oh, Bulgaria is one of my buddies, huh? Okay. So Portugal and Denmark are Spanish friends. I want to... I'm gonna have you guys go back to Singapore. So, like, Asia, Southeast Asia, Asia's pretty secure, I think. There's a torpedo boat there. I'm just gonna put those to intercept them. And I think we're going to try and grab Madagascar. We could go for this Kurgan Islands, but I think we're going to go for Madagascar. Oh wait, we've got... yeah, that torpedo boat there. I wonder if I can actually catch him. We'll see. Alright. He ran through the English Channel, the little bastard. Alright, let's see if we can catch those guys. This torpedo boat is going to be a little bit problematic. I don't worry about the cruise. Let's try and catch the torpedo boat. Alright, let's try that. I am really quickly going to run out of money. So I've got 7 light cruisers here. I could try to send him down in here, or I could try to take him up this way. I feel like I'm... Really? may have to invade down there just to throw my weight around. Alright, so I will have new ships coming on board here pretty much every turn. And that'll help quite a bit, I hope. Let's make sure everybody's on sea control. Alright. Here we go. Alright, we got a positive number. That's good. Positive money. Probably because a bunch of my ships got built. Alright, so I do not want to fight the Portuguese because they've got a lot of ships. So West Africa, they've got more battleships than me. And these are my 1891, so these guys are not good. I want to... So I could fight Spain to the end. But I don't know if I have enough victory points to really... I don't know if I have enough victory points to really grab a bunch of stuff. And I'd have to get into another war with them eventually. They've got an awful lot of stuff that I want to take. I think I'm... But I also need to go rebuild my stuff. Although the Russians are going to be defeated pretty quick. I think we're going to keep fighting. Because as long as I can keep from going bankrupt, I will keep gobbling up their territories. Although it is hurting my ability to make a bunch more ships right now. Let's get out of here. Okay. You're going to withdraw. I'm going to have a lot of repairing to do that I can't really afford to do. That's the problem with the speed runs, is that I'm really, really pushing it. Alright, we will just leisurely catch this guy. Yeah, he's having a bad day. Alright, there we go. No crew losses. Perfect. I wonder if I were to, what would happen if I just auto-resolve that. That's probably a bad idea. How badly hurt are these guys? Where does it show the damage? There we go. Okay, we got that. Oh, do I not have enough people now? Let's... Alright, so I need to get my... Jesus Christ, we're gonna go negative? Alright, well, if we're gonna go negative... Why am I going so far negative? Jeez, that's rough. That's gonna be a big damn problem. Because I've got a bunch more ships coming up. Alright, so how are we going to do this? You guys need to please catch him. There's 2 torpedo boats down there and a torpedo boat there. Okay, so let's send those down there. I am not sure what I'm going to do next. You got that torpedo boat there, which... have you go back in here. I probably ought to just grab Madagascar while I'm at it. Because I've got some Soviet stuff that I'm invading. And I've got all... yeah, I've got all that. So these guys, these battleships are finished up here. So you guys are going to start heading down that way. We can start just gobbling up the Philippines. Although grabbing the Philippines is not as big of a problem. Let's see if we can catch them. Alright, so... I have southern France taken care of. Let's go grab you. Alright, so the question is, where do I want to focus my attention? I probably ought to start grabbing like northern Algeria and just clear out the Mediterranean, just so you stop putting ships here. Northern Algeria or Tunisia? Let's go northern Algeria. So we'll do that just to grab... just to grab that. Because that's going to be a big problem. I'm going to go negative anyway. And so maybe what I do... Now I could pre-commission a bunch of ships, since I am negative anyhow, on the off chance that I don't get to build any more. That might be what I end up doing. I could build a bunch of privateers. And then suspend them. I could build 85 privateers. I don't know what I would do with 85 privateers. I could put them in every port. I could build some bigger battleships, but I don't think I need those. The problem with building a big... It would take 13 months to build. I'm not sure. I think I mean, it would be nice to have some battleships, some more battleships, although I'm doing fine on battleships, really. You know, the funny thing about this is that if I were to... You know, I could do a gun in the front and back, and then I could do... I could do side guns like that, and I could have a four-gun battleship, which would be pretty fucking cool. don't know if I want to wait 16 or wait 13 months to build one of these things, though. These privateers take 10 months to build. And they cost 13 million. These assault ships cost 52 million. I mean, it might not actually be that bad. Yeah, it takes a year to build is the problem. Now, if I were to build a bunch of these and suspend them, so the problem is if I go negative on the money, then I can't build any more ships. So I could just build a bunch of ships from now, get things going. These Guardians take 12 months to build. Cost 20 million. If I were to build a battleship, what's the max speed on this? Max speed's not very good. Go put the main tower there. Let's see, it's going to be base accuracy 3. If I were to go maximum size guns, I don't have enough room for... I don't have enough room for all that. Oh, I couldn't put a... I couldn't do the side gun trick on this anyway. So the 10-inch won't work either. So the only thing I can do would be on the 9.9s. Oh wait, I might be able to put a second 9.9 there. So if I go if I then do the side guns, starboard weight. So I could have 4 of these so far. It's 73. Now we're going to go with these. Oh, I'm overweight already. Look at that. Holy shit. I am way overweight. Go minimum range. I mean, I can make one hell of a ship with all these gun batteries. I could shave a little bit off by going with a minimal rear tower. Yeah, and this has already taken 16 months to build. So it's probably not worth it. I could put 5 twin 9.9-inch guns on here. Yeah, so I could have like 5. I could basically make a small dreadnought, which would be pretty badass. But it's going to take a long time to build. So I don't know if it's really worth it. It would be very cool. What I really need more than anything else, I just need to defend my ports. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I'm just getting financially just pounded so bad. And I can't fix my economy. I think what I'm going to do is this. I could build just a lot of patrol ships with these privateer ships. Because these privateers, they're not awful. They go 23 knots. I've got 4 main guns, a whole bunch of little guns. I think these are probably my best overall patrol ships to guard my coast. So what I think I'm going to do, since I'm really kind of financially screwed, I'm going to just build a shit ton of these. I'm going to build 85 privateers. And then I'm going to suspend them all. And that way, if I do stay negative, I'll at least have ships that I can deal with. Let's see, how many privateers? So I had 13 previously. Privateer 9. Yeah, here's 13. So... $14, $15... And I'm just going to have these guys as a stockpile. This way, if I'm financially ruined, I have some backlog of ships that I've ordered that the game will let me build. Hold 1 second. I need to take care of something real quick. Alright, there you go. And I won't actually assign these guys a port yet. so I can just choose where I want them. Sorry, I'm having to respond to some messages. Alright, 81, 82, 83. Got a ways to go here. And then all of these I'm going to suspend. All right, how much tonnage do I have available? I mean, I'm financially screwed anyway. I might as well do like 50,000 tons. I might as well just start building some of these guys and 2, 3, 4. There we go. And so I'm going to leave these open-ended. And hopefully I might as well get a chunk of crew. Let's see what might as well do it. There we go. Yep, continue. Because I'm going to be just so screwed. Let's go sink these guys. Alright, so you are going to retreat. Oh, you two are in bad shape. So I think you're going to also retreat. This other one's probably okay. I could have him follow and provide some extra gunfire. He's veterans. Alright. But this guy here, he's just too beat up. I don't know how he got so beat up. We don't want to take any chances with him. Let's check our heading. Yep, we're still going good. Alright, what do we got here? You are just a regular bathtub cruiser with bad armor and 1 kilometer torpedoes, Mark 1 guns. And so I want to try and cut across your front. And then this light cruiser he's got the really bad armor. Alright. Now you're faster. This light cruiser should be dead very fast. Okay. Now your rear armor is really bad. 0.3 inches on your aft belt. And my penetration with high explosives is pretty good from the rear. So let's try and cut across your backside. And maybe we can take out your rudder. Yeah, we got your rudder. Nice. How did we hit you in the front? That's weird. 4 belt over penetration. Alright, whatever. Still hitting him in the front. I'm not sure why. That's getting him in the back. Uh-oh. Most of my damage comes from the 2.9s, aren't they? Yeah. Alright, well that worked. That certainly worked. You guys all got your experience. Alright. Okay, that took care of that. And we're going to auto-resolve this, just because taking those out's a real pain. Wow, he took heavy damage. Holy crap. That's not good. That's not good. I'm going to have to send him back for repairs. I'll probably wrap it up soon because I want to take a little bit of a nap before work, and I'm basically done with what I was working on. Oops, that's not what I want to do. There we go. And you're gonna run away. Yeah, we'll do this manually. These 1891 is gonna be a little bit rough, but that's okay. I have to poke this thing real quick. So many driver updates. Give me just a moment here. I gotta finish this thing up. Alright, that'll keep that laptop busy for a little while. Alright, let's go get this. You guys can retreat. And these are Mark 1s, so this is actually going to be a little tough. I'm going to have to get in close and brawl. At least I have the Mark 2 secondaries. These are all these are all 1891s. Which they're still pretty tough. Let's see if I can figure out where you're coming from. This way, alright. Yeah, there he is, alright. And you're sort of a crappy cruiser with crappy armor, and you're not fast. And you got the light cruiser in there somewhere too. Alright. Let's go. Now this light cruiser, you've got pretty good, well, for what you, no, you're not really that great armor. How fast are you? 18. Alright, yeah, you're gonna get tore up pretty good though. I do need to rebuild all my 1891s. I just don't have the dockyard space. I mean, one possibility is if I know that I'm already fucked financially, I just simply go for it. And I just refit everything at once and just make it happen. Because if I'm screwed anyway... Although I think most of my ships are out at sea right now. I don't think I have a lot that's in getting repaired. I still lost a lot of transports everywhere. Denmark, sure. Except it's not... Oh, there it is registering, okay. So you... are gonna go here. Let's see what we're doing with these ships here. How much crew do I have? Got plenty of crew. So definitely don't have any low crew. Torpedo boat destroyer, huh? I need to drop 40,000 tons. Probably because of repairs. I can build a few of them. Alright, so we're going to do that. Now, if I were to drop all my extra bullshit, still super negative. Alright, well, I'm probably... I'm gonna go invade Puerto Rico. Since I'll have the ships over there anyway. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up and call it a morning because I've got to get ready for work in about an hour and I want to take a quick nap. So, I will see you guys later. Slav, thanks for hanging out. Hope everybody had a good time. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys hopefully tonight if I don't fall asleep after work, which I might because I got up really early. So, we'll see. Anyway, good night, everybody. Or good morning.